it looks like we are getting closer and closer to the end. And because we're getting closer and closer to the end, I want to thank everybody for being here and enjoying the time that we had here on TikTok. Now, today's drink it has blueberry, it has the passion tea, and it has lemon. It has a mystery hint of citrus from the grapefruit, ruby red grapefruit. My grandma loved grapefruits, so we would always she would always have one with breakfast, and she would, especially when I was a kid, she would always let me have some of her grapefruit, which was nice, very, very nice. Now, there's also a little bit of raspberry, what's that stuff called? Raspberry moonshine. Now, I generally do not enjoy the moonshine, but I love the little containers. Hang on, do I have one over here? I've got. You know what? I have the little containers around here somewhere. I have some of the containers, but I love the little mason jars that come with it. They're actually awesome. And when I say I have a little bit in here, because that stuff tastes like gasoline, I literally only have about half a teaspoon in here. The whole thing. But yeah, TikTok's going away. That's going to suck, but you can always find me on YouTube. There is an Instagram account that I built a long time ago, and that's it. I got 1,500 followers on YouTube. And my plan is always going to be this year. Still try to support CSR too. So what I'll end up doing is make sure I extract as many of the videos as I can and put them on YouTube for CSR2. And I'll continue to play Metal Storm. Ironically, I think last night I may have been playing a game with a developer because the guy had Grandmaster status, I believe. I'm going to upload that video of me playing with this guy. He was on my team, and I was really, really impressed. Then I was playing with somebody with so many skills. I think he had every airplane there was. So it was like 30 or something like that. But, man, it was some tough fights, though. Tough hombres. That's the end of this video. I'm not going to edit it too much, but I will put... I do have a website, but I don't really put that much on there because it's supposed to link automatically to Twitter. But because Twitter has become so toxic, at least now I don't see murders all the time. Murders and deaths all the time. Now it's becoming XXX and very racy. But I guess it's better than witnessing a death every single time I log into the system. It was weird. But then on the iPad, there's a different account. But never mind that. I made some adjustments to my iPad. Number one, I did go on ahead and get a new glove from Paperlike. New glove. And because of the glove purchase, they kept hitting me up. It's like, hey, Carl, buy something else. Buy something else, Carl. Buy something else. And I said to myself, you know what? I gotta buy something else. So I actually bought the screen protector. And I did know from the past that if you bought Paperlike's skin protector, basically it will eat through any regular pencil tip. So if you look here, I actually have the Paperlike's custom tip. Because I already know what can happen to a regular tip. I've already replaced one tip before. I don't like replacing tips. It's not difficult to do. It's just that you may not have one in your possession. And if you do, you're a lucky person. If you don't, you got to drive to the Apple store, or even worse, you got to mail it in. And a lot of people are in the even worse section. So, ooh, and there's sugar in here too. It's always gonna be sugar in here. Basically, a simple syrup to make it sweet. And with two different citrus acids just working together like that, I'm not drunk. There's ice in the way. Now the rest of this there is actually warm, so I need more ice for this here. So I can't do any more videoing because we're out of drink. Tomorrow, I will do some live mixing of a drink with you guys one more time before this whole platform goes goodbye. That kind of sucks that the whole platform is going goodbye. But that is life, I guess. Oh, the furnace just stopped. You know what that means? It means I can bring it in closer. And you can hear how rough this is here. Listen real good. This is the reason I had to go on ahead and get a new tip. Because this thing is just it's so rough. It does feel more like paper than anything else. It's very grippy, very paper-like. I think it's a better tool to draw with because of that. We'll see. Hopefully, if you're on YouTube or something else, some other place, or whatever, and you see me there, you'll see. Have a good one.